Hello everyone, this is Akanksha Sharma, aka a poet behind the lens, and as promised, I'm bringing you the second part of my poem, The Trial of Hearts, Part 2. Previously, you broke me when you left me like he couldn't really speak. I really am sorry, she repeated, her voice weak. Had their eyes met then, I think it wouldn't have been in vain, but since they didn't, the feelings were left unexplained. He was able to control his tears. She was able to swallow her own. And they looked at one another, the abuse of their hearts finally known. He took a deep breath. Her lips trembled unspoken. She looked down, he looked away. Years of painful silence finally broken. A couple of breaths and a heartbeat later, she looked up at him, quietly inquiring. You left, he said with a slight accusation in his voice. He spoke a bit agitatingly. You left. You alone made the choice. She had expected this of him, to be ready to attack, for often the past is remembered differently in flashback, and memories swam in front of her eyes from the very first meeting to the final goodbye. I did. I chose to end it when I saw no road ahead. I really thought it was for the better, she said. You lost your trust in us. You broke my heart. And you didn't stop me. Maybe you too wish to part. This doesn't even make sense. You always wanted to leave. Maybe, but you never contradicted my belief. The anger by then had seeped into the air. It formed a bubble around them with intense care. They were staring at each other again, this time with a flash of rage. The pain was finally free from the heart's cage. She blinked then, breaking the contact. Her pain not to be taken, just a mere fact. It was visible in her eyes, her shivering lips, her trembling body, her shaking fingertips. He was still staring. She could feel his eyes. The anxiety was present and it wasn't nice. She blinked again, and then once more. No tears were escaping. She wanted to make sure. Is this where it ends? A whisper riding on the air, across the table to be shared. A single drop broke free when she nodded unknowingly. Without thinking, he reached out, captured that tear as she turned about. A moment was suspended in eternity. His fingers were shaking, the tear on the tip, shining like a pearl in the light, another one edging on her upper lip. The silence this time was agitated, and so were their souls from being torn apart. This was, after all, the trial of their hearts. Thank you. I hope you liked it. Come back for more.